What's up, church family? It's your boy Church for V. Hope y'all having a blessed day. And today we're gonna see what is a air fryer. We're gonna see, is it something we should invest in? Is it something we should buy? We're gonna see, is it worth buying? Because some things ain't worth buying, especially when you cook, because there's a lot of things that's similar to each other. And we're gonna see if this air fryer is something we should buy, need to buy, or it's a pass. Cause I'm a person like to cook, and I'm looking for a convenient, solid, good way to spend money on appliances when I cook. So if you've been thinking about getting an air fryer like I have, we're gonna see is it worth it or not. So let's check the video out. Let's get into it.
One of the most important things to know is that air frying is just convection baking. It's the same thing. There's no difference there.
Frying.
It's not actually frying.
Not frying.
We're not saying that air fryers don't work as they should. It's just if you're coming to this and you're trying to decide, should I get a convection toaster oven or should I get an air fryer? Well, then you should
Oops. I'm tripping. All right, start from the beginning. My bad.
You've been shopping for small appliances recently for your kitchen. You probably have seen air fryers around. They're relatively recent, but really popular.
Facts.
An air fryer has a basket in here that comes out, sort of like a fryer basket, but it's sitting in this bucket here, and then it has preset settings here. You can set the temperature or the time. Basically, it's a fan that blows hot air around the oven cavity. So it's sitting above a heating element and circulating the air all around the oven cavity. Despite what their name would imply, air fryers are just mini convection ovens.
Just a convection oven, just much smaller.
Just much smaller, yeah.
Okay, so if it's just a convection oven, why are air fryers so popular?
A lot of celebrity chefs have endorsed them, so they've become very popular. They have a very strong marketing campaign. We've been seeing them everywhere.
True,
they're
big
advertised
facts.
as a more helpful alternative to deep frying, but since it's actually convection baking, not deep frying, these companies are sort of comparing apples to oranges, right? There's two different cooking processes. So when you're traditionally deep frying, you'll get that really crispy exterior because the food is coming in direct contact with the oil, which dehydrates the surface and makes it really crispy. This doesn't do that. You're baking versus frying.
So what you're telling me is baking French fries in here on the convection setting is the same thing as cooking your fries in here.
Absolutely.
Why not just call it convection?
Well, that is a great question. People don't realize what convection actually does. The term air frying is it's easily digestible, right? Like people can kind of imagine what that means and use it. And we're actually starting to see that a lot of companies are calling the convection setting on the oven at your home or in a toaster oven, they're just calling it the air fry setting. For that reason, it's become a buzzword that people know and want.
So all of these things do convection baking.
Right.
What's so great about convection baking?
Well, convection baking sort of speeds up the process, and it's also less prone to hot spots in the oven because the fan is circulating heat around the food.
You tested a few of these. What did you find? Like, what were your experiences?
One of the biggest takeaways from testing was that since the capacity is so small in these, you just can't cook as much food as you can in a convection toaster oven. If you were to fill up the capacity, you
like a one person type thing. If you by yourself, you can, you good, but sure, you can't cook for a family, stuff like that. So
if you're trying to feed a family, it's very challenging to get food on the table quickly.
Yeah, I got darker.
Overall, they don't cook as well as just a regular convection toaster oven.
Do things get crispy in here?
They
compared
do.
To this? This is hot. I keep touching it.
It's on. It does get crispy on the bottom and like on the top where the air is surrounding the food. But a lot of times if you overfill the basket in here, it will be soggy in the center. And so one of the issues with these is that you can't fill them to capacity, right? You have to do sort of an even layer on the bottom to make sure that everything gets crispy. But then you're only making about 2 servings of food at a time or less.
Like, let's just talk about the food. I mean, because that's really like what this is about, right? We have plates of fish sticks.
What I saw the most in testing was just that the direct contact with the food on the pan will give you better browning.
Right.
Whereas if it's all cramped in this little basket and the air is trying to circulate the whole thing, you're gonna get really nice pieces, but then you're also gonna get some really pale pieces, and it's just sort of all mixed. And some are like soggy on one side because it just can't reach the full capacity of what's in there. Same with the fish sticks, you know, it's drowning on and consistently for all the food in the convection toaster oven compared to this one. This model is $250, which is the higher end.
Quick to fit.
So like they range in price, so they I think
with the two Honda,
was maybe $50 or $60. Those models
$250 Honda.
do not cook very evenly. This model is $160, and you can put more food in it, and in general, it cooks better than this, which is $100 more.
What can you do in here that you?
Well, like in here, you can bake a pie in there if you wanted to. It makes a beautiful pie, and this even comes with a pizza stone. And that's another thing about the accessories of these. You can buy other accessories like a pizza pan or a cake pan, and there's racks that you can buy to like layer the food in there. But again, it's just like more stuff for this little appliance. They're all sold separate. It's not that price, $250.
That's an L. That's an L.
You can use all of the cake pans and sheet pans you have at home in a regular toaster.
Big facts.
Go out and buy any more things if you want to use this, right? This, in the long run, we think will serve you better.
When you're roasting those chickens in both of these simultaneously, I noticed that this one is very quiet, like an oven, and this one is very loud, like a turbine engine.
Yeah, that's this sort of annoying humming sound the whole time that it's operating. So that's also something to know about these.
What about nonstick coating?
The nonstick coating on the inside of this, you know, it's well, right now it's kind of gross because it's eventually gonna wear down if you don't wash it by hand. You should really try to wash it by hand, even though most manufacturers say that you can wash it in the dishwasher. But
you can't wash nonstick coatings in the I mean, you can, but it's gonna wear it down. It's a fact of life. You gotta wash it by hand, and like
you gotta be careful with metal utensils too.
You gotta wash that by hand, folks.
Yeah, and this.
And that.
I just see L's for air fryer.
It's just a pan that you take out and you can throw it in the dishwasher. So it actually ends up being a little bit more work than a lot of people expect.
So they're still very popular. I mean, they're not in stores for nothing. So like,
right.
What does it do right?
Well, it does cook faster than a convection toaster oven because of the smaller capacity, but you just can't cook that much food at once. But yes, it is faster.
How much faster?
We're talking like a few minutes faster. I mean, it sort of depends on what you're cooking, but
a few minutes?
It's a few minutes. So you're not shaving off that much time. One of the most important things to know is that air frying is just convection baking. It's the same thing. There's no difference there.
Frying.
It's not actually frying.
Not frying.
We're not saying that air fryers don't work as they should. It's just if you're coming to this and you're trying to decide, should I get a convection toaster oven or should I get an air fryer? Well, then you should definitely get the convection toaster oven because it can just do so much more. You don't have to buy any other, accessories to go with it, and it just cooks more food at once. And overall did a better job cooking.
And it makes toast.
It makes toast. It looks like, yes, it also reminds me of a small egg. Like a small, tiny.
Well, there you go, folks. It seemed like that the air fryer, big L. So for me, I'm not getting it because more work. You gotta buy the accessories separate, and then small. You can't cook that much in, especially if you're trying to cook for a family. It's good for like a bachelor to have, but I ain't getting it. That's an L. That's an L for them. So I'd rather just get a double door oven for that because you better get a lot more in, and then might think about getting that little oven thingy right there, or just get a deep fryer. So that's an L in my book. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If this is your first time on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Check out the last videos that I posted. Excuse me. Subscribe. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the videos. If you got information, hit that comment and tell me what you got out the video. And is you gonna get one, or you gonna just get a deep fryer like everybody else? But man, I hope y'all have a blessed day. I just want to let y'all know that God love it. I love you, and I'm always every week I post. So hit that notification bell, then hit personalize, and hit all. And shoot, y'all stay tuned to the next video because I'm being consistent. So y'all stay blessed, and man, share the video, like, subscribe. And I'm gonna have a commercial soon on here. I don't know when, but I'm in the works of making it. So y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.